Oh, snap. Welcome back to the Mystery Project, y'all. My name's Patrick. If you like true crime, go ahead and hit the subscribe button on YouTube. If you've been waiting in there, hit the thumbs up button on YouTube. Welcome in. We have been live on TikTok. Shout out to TikTok. Y'all hit that follow button. Keep tapping the screen, too. Let's get 25,000 likes. Come on, y'all. Spread the word about the live stream. Share it out. Do all the things. We got some things to talk about tonight. Starting off with the sheriff dude that went in and the judge. Remember that? Yeah, he had an arraignment today. So we're going to talk about that. Then we're going to talk about this lady. I think it was in New Jersey. And she is a special education teacher. Apparently she was with one of her students. Yeah. So that's crazy as hell. We're going to talk about that. And then the last one is this lady that apparently, well, she says she was coming home from the library, but she was wasted and there was a wreck on the road and she ended up hitting a firefighter that was there trying to help the wreck that had happened. So this is going to be a crazy one, y'all. Thumbs up the video if you're on YouTube, subscribe, TikTok, hit the follow button, keep tapping the screen like crazy. Thank you for hitting these things too, y'all. The little notice me things. That's all TikTok cares about tonight. Simply Samantha, thank you. All right, y'all. Let's go. I'm going to shut up now, and we're going to get this thing started.
Now let's turn to Kentucky for the arraignment hearing in the sheriff shoots judge murder case for Sean Steins.
There's a case that shocked not just Kentucky, but people around the country. Former sheriff
The world
goes in and kills buddy who is a judge in his chambers. This was just a few months ago. This is the first time Steins will be back at that same courthouse. He made his initial appearance at a different courthouse, but he's back in the courthouse where this murder took place.
Surveillance video of the shooting was played during his court appearance.
That is crazy. They brought him back to the same place. So it happened in that courthouse and he goes back to that courthouse for his arraignment. Man, you are crazy as hell.
In October, it does show Steins talking with Judge Kevin Mullins in his office, and then you can see that the shooting begins. A grand jury has formally indicted Steins on the charge of a public official, but the indictment does not shed any new light on a possible motive for the shooting.
Let's go into the courtroom now in Kentucky. Sean Steins is there to be arraigned.
Oh, here we go. By the way, can I get a volume check? Thumbs up on YouTube, thumbs up on TikTok. Is everybody good? Can you guys hear everything?
Steins is present with counsel.
Yes, you can.
And counsel that is Jeremy Hartley.
And as soon as I say that, her microphone is horrible.
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, Your Honor, and also the Honorable Gene Cox as well, Your Honor.
Sorry.
All right, how are you?
Well,
Thank you.
now, Commonwealth was represented this morning by Mr. John Green.
Jackie Steele, Your Honor.
Jackie Steele. And your co-counsel in this case
Is Ms. Randy
is
Dowd?
assigned to the Attorney General's office.
That's correct.
And that's Randy
Man, her microphone is terrible.
Dowd.
Or she doesn't have one.
And she is in trial elsewhere.
She is a losing green again, Your Honor.
Correct.
Yes.
Right, we're here this morning for what he would purpose is. All right, counsel. Have you had the opportunity to review the indictment?
We have, Your Honor. We've taken a look at the indictment. We got an electronic copy, I believe, on Friday.
Yes. Do you desire to waive any of it?
We'll waive a formal reading and enter a not guilty plea this time, Judge.
And you're satisfied with this?
A not guilty plea?
You what?
You are on video doing it. How are you going to plead not guilty?
Steins is aware of his rights.
Yes,
The
Your Honor.
nature and substance of this murder trial.
Absolutely, Your Honor. Yes. Judge, I'm sorry, I don't mean to interrupt the court. We've filed a notice to preserve all evidence, and I have no doubt that Mr. Steele will do that. We filed that down in district court. I just want to renew that, and I will file a written notice as well, Your Honor. And I would just ask the court to go ahead and enter a discovery order.
No objection to the preservation, Your Honor.
All right. And in terms of the discovery order, I understand that it is your intention to deliver discovery to defense counsel within 7 to 10 days.
That is correct, Your Honor. Ms. Dallin actually has that. We didn't know when the arraignment's going to be, and didn't have opportunity to get it from her at the time.
Fantastic. That works for us, Judge.
All right. No entry of plea of not guilty. You will note, counsel, my original intention in this case was to review bond for purposes of issuing the warrant of arrest.
Yes, Your Honor.
And in this case, I went ahead and set a no bond.
Yes, Your Honor.
This was the district court's plan. After significant consideration, given the implications of Marcy's law, community safety concerns, security concerns, the fact that the defendant is in fact charged with a capital offense, together with provisions of Rule 402, paragraph 1.
I could barely hear what she's saying. But can you imagine how like terrified that lady must be? She must be like, oh hell, literally right behind me, this man took out the other version of me. That is crazy.
It shall not be admitted to bond at this time.
Yes, Your Honor.
That will be a matter of trial. Anything else covered in the next?
Can you imagine what she must be thinking?
Oh, absolutely, Judge. And I believe that my understanding was that the court simply doesn't want to take up bond at this time, but we can still file an adversarial bond.
You have every right to file for an adversarial bond hearing. We can act without thinking more comfort of the trial judge in this area. Anything else at this time?
No, Your Honor.
So if we call Your Honor.
I will ask that everyone be seated and remain seated until the defendant is escorted out of the board.
May we be excused for the
It's my understanding this go correctly. Insurance. So the answer to one of them.
Yes, Your Honor.
Sympathy free the sheriff, right?
All right, there it is. Arraignment, as always, quick. You know, entered a plea of not guilty and then escorted out of the courtroom where back in the day he was running security in that courthouse. And oh
That's
my
the
God,
crazy
this case
part right
is
there.
just, there's so much intrigue with it. You have these two guys that were buddies, a sheriff and a judge. They go to lunch. Then sheriff wants to talk to judge in his chambers, and there's this weird interaction with the sheriff's possible daughter on the cell phone.
Right.
Well,
Yeah.
what's gonna happen? We'll find out eventually.
I mean, it's just so interesting because he goes to talk with the judge and nobody even thinks anything of it. He's just going to go back to his chambers and converse with him like they did all the time. So no one suspects anything.
And then you see that surveillance video, and it is just boom, gets out the gun and just shoots him dead and chases him down
Unreal.
underneath the desk. Matthew Mangino's with us. We don't know a lot yet. We know enough to make us want to know more, and it's very interesting. At trial, this whole thing's going to come out, though, right? The motive here. And that's really, I would think, the only defense, because that video is the video he basically executed his buddy.
Right. I mean, this
Literally.
is a
terrible.
strange situation. You know, there's no reason why this should happen, except something triggered Sean Steins to
Pun intended.
shoot his friend who he went to lunch with earlier in the day. So you know, obviously, because of that, there's so much interest in this case. You know, what would motivate, what triggered, what set off the sheriff that he would walk into the judge's office, his friend, and as you said, summarily execute him. You know, when they were out to lunch together earlier in the day. It's really something that's captured the attention of the entire country.
Man, can you imagine? You ordered the last fish and chips special. I wanted the fish and chips. I'm going to take care of you in your chambers.
How dare you?
Insane. YouTube, hit the thumbs up button. TikTok, hit the follow button if you're new here. Keep tapping the screen like crazy. Thank you. And y'all, hit me with these notice me thingies. That's what TikTok wants right now. And you guys know they're mad as hell at this channel. Right there, right there, right there.
Country.
And Ted, you were mentioning the daughter. Why don't we go ahead and play? This is from one of his initial court appearances, and this is the detective kind of talking
Skeeter, this is from the arraignment that happened today. So
about the daughter. Let's play that, and then Matthew on the other side will talk about it.
I was told that Sheriff Steins had tried to call his daughter, and he had tried to call his daughter from the judge's phone also.
So, have you obtained the phone records from Judge Mullins' phone?
I don't have those in my possession yet, no.
Okay, have you issued a search warrant for them?
Yes.
Okay. And have officers confirmed that the sheriff's daughter's phone number was on Judge Mullins' phone?
Yes. I believe so, yes.
So that number had been called from Judge Mullins' phone?
Yes.
Is that correct?
Yes.
oh hell, see that man, come on, that sheriff went, oh really,
So you hear him talking about the daughter. Defense counsel has argued that Steins was in the midst of an extreme emotional disturbance. They really are saying a more appropriate charge would be manslaughter. Matthew, what do you think?
Well, that it could evolve into that.
right?
Again, based on what we learned from the circumstances on that day, the telephone, the contact with the daughter. We know that manslaughter is typically a charge when you do something in the heat of passion. That you act out in some way because of what you've learned, because of what you're confronted with, that gets you to the point where you take lethal force to deal with it. So it's going to be interesting to see what we learn, about the daughter, about the phone calls, about the reasons behind it, about the reasons that his daughter's number is in the judge's phone. So these are all issues that are going to be explored and ultimately are going to give us.
Can you imagine that being like, hey man, can I see your phone? I got to call my daughter. And her contact is already in there.
You what?
Oh man, that would be crazy.
Some finality to why this tragic incident happened.
And from a defense perspective, as long as they have those lesser includeds as an option, they can go ahead and basically argue to a jury that this should be manslaughter if they're not successful at pretrial, to argue with the prosecution and judge to drop the charge, or drop them lower. A jury's going to have the final say here, correct, Matthew? Regardless of what the state says in terms of charging.
Well, right. It would appear that, ultimately this case is going to be either, obviously there could be a plea, but, this case is going to end up in front of a jury to make that decision about, what offense is appropriate in this case. And, the defense will be able to present evidence to substantiate that this is, more like an issue of manslaughter, than it is of first degree murder. But that's going to have to be substantiated by evidence that's going to be presented to a jury. Obviously, if that evidence is compelling, the prosecution, the state may come back and try to work this matter out in terms of a plea. And maybe they don't want all the dirty laundry to be aired in public, and this is a way of resolving the case short of a trial.
Oh, hell, that was it? Dang. Y'all, unbelievable. Let's keep going. This lady is crazy as hell. The next one we're going to talk about, she's a special ed teacher, and she allegedly was with one of her students. That is crazy as hell. By the way, TikTok, hit the follow button. Come over to YouTube if you want to watch the video, though. Y'all, search The Mystery Project. The Mystery Project. That's the name of the YouTube channel. You can find it. Come subscribe. look for the live stream that's happening right now, and you can see the video and everything. There's a chat over there as well, obviously. So you guys come on over and let's keep this thing going.
I don't feel comfortable talking without my attorney present.
Okay, no problem.
Thank you. I don't have a phone. It got destroyed, actually. I lost it today and got run over.
Your phone got destroyed today. It got ran over. I don't know if I believe that.
My husband's here with my
Well, I believe it, but maybe it wasn't an accident.
kids.
Okay.
It's just before midnight in Ocean
He has a
County, New
husband?
Jersey,
Oh, man, she got a husband?
where, get this, police are about to confront a special education teacher accused
Oh, man, can you imagine her husband's like, what the hell?
of having an relationship with one of her students.
Good evening.
Yes.
How dare you?
Detective Hernandez, Rio Borough Police
Bro.
Department. Is Allison home?
Thank you,
May I
Samantha.
speak with her, please?
Damn, she came to the door sad as hell. She went, what the
Now
hell?
we'll talk to her out here. Thank you.
Hello.
Hey, Michelle. How you doing?
Hi.
Detective Hernandez, Rio Borough Police Department. Detective Correa, Detective Hobbs. You know why we're here? No? Any idea? You want to move away from the house to
I don't
speak
feel
to?
comfortable talking without my attorney present.
Okay, no problem.
Thank you.
We have a warrant for your arrest, so we're gonna take you in. Is there anything on you that you want to leave with your family?
No, my glasses come with me. Do I have medication that I need to bring with me?
If you take medication, I will highly suggest for you to have someone get it for you. Okay, just give me a second.
Police identify the woman seen here as 43-year-old Allison Havman Needrach, a teacher at an intermediate school in nearby Freehold Township. Listen closely to her answer as detectives ask if she wants to bring her phone.
I don't have a phone. It got destroyed, actually. I lost it today and got run over.
Just have them bring the medicine.
Okay.
Yeah, I gotta put you under cuffs, so.
Okay.
All right?
Man, the only problem is that even if your phone, if you ran over your phone, Simba Samantha, thank you, and you did all that crazy stuff, they'll just get all of the records from your phone company.
Joints are very fragile.
Lisa,
I'm not
right?
gonna hurt you in any shape or form. This is gonna go on gently. Right? Still good?
Thank you.
Halfway there, y'all. Let's get it.
Okay. Give me a second.
My husband's here with my kids.
Okay. Thank you. And I see your parents there.
Yeah, my parents are here. They're fine. My kids are safe.
All right. Do me a favor. Go like this.
I do have a lot of medical issues. I'm sorry.
Okay. No problem.
Sin, thank you, Tyler. Retired, thank you. Yeah, too many issues going on with kids. I agree with that. It's crazy as hell. It's the damn kids.
Yeah.
My husband can get it.
Can you let her know?
Can you get my antibiotics and my...
What kind of antibiotics you need?
According to the Monmouth
You got one of them UTIs.
You what?
Oh no. That's crazy. I shouldn't have said that.
County prosecutor, the alleged relationship began earlier this year. Prosecutors didn't reveal the age of the alleged victim, but the school where Allison was employed has students in grades 6th through 8th. Other reports indicate
Jeez, 6th through 8th?
Allison had sent thousands of text messages to the alleged victim.
Man, you are crazy.
With her now, quote, destroyed phone.
Sorry, my mom had strokes recently.
Okay. No problem.
I'm my
And like they can't get all the messages from the boy's phone either. Make sure you delete everything. What, you think this is 007? This message will self-destruct in 5 seconds. No. Man, you are crazy, cell lady.
parents' caretaker.
Okay.
Where is she going now?
She's gonna come back
To jail, lady.
She's going to her police station in Freehold.
Where is she going
Yes.
now? To jailed in hell.
Do you know their numbers?
Our parents?
Yeah.
Everything? Yeah.
Okay.
And they have my attorney's number.
Okay.
Should I
Yeah.
keep that with me as well, or?
If you don't know by heart,
I don't know my attorney's phone number.
yeah, I would highly recommend for you to get it because that way you
I
have
have a
that
piece
piece of paper.
Look at it.
Yeah.
Where's it at?
Whoa.
If you want my husband to get it, he knows where it is.
Yeah. Just tell him what to get.
A
Go ahead,
divorce.
sir. No.
What should your husband get? Probably a divorce. You crazy.
You can come out, sir.
Could we combine one of them?
Allison and her husband worked to get her medication squared away before the 43-year-old is hauled off to jail.
See,
I lied.
you
You can't combine those.
Okay.
Sorry.
That's the husband?
And then,
Man, what kind of crazy stuff are they into?
I need the red
He's acting
paper
like nothing
that's taped to
happened.
the cabinet that has my attorney's name and Pastor name, please. Do you have, I take every day for my heart. Do you want
We
that
can
as
throw
well?
that in one of them, right?
No,
That's-
I don't want to combine meds.
So
So separate container?
Yeah.
Can you get the baby aspirin as well?
Leslie. Oh no.
She just wants to.
Oh no.
we're gonna talk to the attorneys and stuff like that, and the Multnomah County prosecutors, and see what happens. We don't make the
next step
decision.
is.
Yeah. Okay.
See, Bonbon, she probably already has an attorney because she was like, oh hell. You know, she probably knew something was happening. She was like, oh shit. I better call this attorney.
Sorry.
So about how long would she stay?
Crystal, that's what I'm saying. I'm surprised he's helping her too. What kind of crazy stuff are they into?
Excuse me, ma'am?
She's gonna
About how long?
We don't know. It's because of bail reform, we don't make that decision
Definitely
anymore.
overnight.
Excuse me?
Definitely overnight.
Yeah.
Allison, where is the red paper?
Look at the cabinet where you just got the meds. There's 2 white pieces of paper with red crayon writing.
Man, lady,
Look
you
straight
are
ahead.
writing notes in crayon. Oh my god. Man, that's you probably writing crayon love letters back and forth to this little kid. You are sick.
How dare you?
Taped.
Al?
Nope.
Get my oxygen, please.
It's not that. I know.
You okay?
Man, can you imagine? When was the last time you wrote something in crayon? And I'm not talking about you're like looking for something to write with real quick and you're like, oh crap, here, let me just write with this. Like you like went out of your way to write something with a damn crayon.
Are you okay?
She's on full-time oxygen.
Well, I listen, I'm on oxygen all night long.
I've been
Okay.
take her for
Okay.
touchdown.
Are you do you need medical attention?
Yes,
You sure?
grade.
Okay.
Syndrome.
Is this it?
Exactly.
Yes, that's right. That's my pastor and my
Okay. Is there anything else?
Man, you might
That you
want to
wanna-
call that pastor. You might want to let Jesus know. You need to be talking to Jesus real quick.
Take. Okay. And you know the numbers if you need to call them?
My husband, yes.
Okay. Excellent.
True
All right, so we're gonna
crime,
get
Megan.
going, okay?
Good to see you. Thank you for the little thingies, y'all. Hit me with those. We're trying to crush that goal.
Like I said, we're gonna process her. We don't make the decision because of bail reform. We only
You want to call her?
text the Hernandez batch 101,
Let me know.
and you guys can,
Yeah, we saw that.
She's going to Freehold. Wait a minute. What?
I didn't need to write down his number. I know.
Thank you. So she's.
She'll call you later, okay?
You need more
yeah,
things.
we'll let her make a call or two before.
One officer stays behind to talk to Allison's parents, while another escorts the suspect to a patrol car. Did you catch that? Allison reveals she has 2 children herself and thanked the officer for not, quote, scaring them. Let's take
hell.
another listen.
Thank you for not scaring my children.
They home?
They're in the, well, they're in the basement. They're trying to listen.
Okay.
I just put them to bed there. We just got back from dinner.
Just glad you weren't in bed sleeping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or something else.
Why is it spicy?
How many children do you have?
Just
2. 2?
With Allison's 2 children and husband left behind, the 43-year-old is searched before she's taken to a patrol car.
Okay.
Do you have anything sharp on you or anything like that? Because I'm going to pass you down.
No, it's my glasses in the pocket.
Okay, do you mind if I just go into your pocket?
Oh, you're fine. Just,
Okay. Yep. I don't know if you can see. It's good.
Oh, I can't think.
Yeah.
see anything back here.
This one?
Thank you, sir.
Hands underneath like this.
No, it doesn't matter. As long as you're comfortable. If you want to put them on top of this one.
On top of that.
You good?
Where is the? I can't see anything.
Man, imagine being this lady.
To one of these?
Knowing what you did. Well, I guess allegedly did, but if you did it, imagine knowing what you did and just sitting there like.
Is there anything in the middle?
No, it's like the straps that come. Can I have that biscuit?
Sure.
I'm sorry, man. Can you just scoot up? I can't see anything. Yeah.
Can you go all the way across?
Yeah, wherever you
No, not you.
Oh.
No? No, that's not going to work.
Want me to move the other side?
No, man, they can't even get her in the car.
Sure.
Because then we're gonna need something in the middle.
Oh, this is crazy.
Go into
TikTok,
that
hit
at
the
all?
follow button if you're new here. Angie, thank you for
Here,
that.
give me that.
Let's hit that goal,
Give me that
y'all.
blue one.
You guys got it?
YouTube,
Yeah,
hit that
figure
thumbs
it
up
out.
button.
Here,
Share
watch
the
your
stream
glasses
out.
there. Give me that blue one. There's a spot right here.
Spot you on.
Good.
There you go.
You okay?
Is that all right?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Okay.
Just I try not to get things on my scar. Just
Yeah. Yeah, you got your hands in front. Do you want to just maybe hold it down like that? Good?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Oh, hell.
Once at the jail, Allison remains tight-lipped.
Samantha, thank you.
Make sure the seatbelt.
Yep. You good? All right. Just step out, please. It's a little tight because the door won't go any further, but just go this way. Thank you. And that way. Straight forward.
Oh, hell. She
Head
looks
to
like
that
one
right
of those
and that
ladies.
door.
She looks like one of those ladies that, like, will just throw a fit in the grocery store.
Let me get the warrant. Huh? Oh, they have it. They have it. They pack. We're gonna stay on. Okay.
Oh, hell.
Allison is facing charges of first-degree aggravated sexual assault and second-degree endangering the welfare of a
Man, that means you're going to burn in hell.
The 43-year-old has since reportedly been released from jail and is under house arrest with strict no-contact orders with minors outside of her home. At last check, Allison remains awaiting trial for the charges.
Oh, hell. Y'all, basically, this lady was a special ed teacher, and she was...
How dare you!
with one of her students, allegedly. That's the whole thing. Dang. And she got arrested. Crazy as hell. All right, let's jump into this one. This is the lady that says she left the library and was driving home. Only problem, she was wasted, and she ended up hitting a firefighter that was working a crash on the side of the road. Crazy as hell. TikTok, hit the follow button if you're new. Tap the screen like crazy and hit me with these. We got 18 left. Is that right? Right, or 12 left. Hit me with those things right there. Right there at the bottom. Go. YouTube, thumbs up. Let's do this. Come on.
Rebecca, tonight I want you to face away from me. Don't move.
Oh, hell.
I'm sorry.
You're sorry? Sin, thank you.
A 24-year-old sends a first responder to the hospital after crashing into him while allegedly driving drunk.
Oh, Lord.
What's your name?
I can't believe I hit somebody.
What's your name?
The terrifying crash happened on October 27th, shortly before 3 a.m., when New Mexico State Police responded to a crash on Interstate 25 in Albuquerque.
Oh, hell, Alba, crazy.
When the officer responded to the scene, body cam video obtained by Law and Crime shows the aftermath of the crash. And that's when the officer spots the driver of the car who hit the firefighter, 24-year-old Rebecca Melcher.
Oh, hell. Man, that looks crazy. Somebody hit a median.
Will you step out of the vehicle, please?
Yes.
Come back here. Who's this? She's probably the one that hit the fireman. No.
I was, yes. I was taking the exit and he was walking across. I'm so sorry.
Man, you idiot. I was taking the exit and he was walking across.
How dare you?
Maybe you shouldn't be drunk, you crazy. Oh my God. Sin, thank you. We're almost there. 6 left.
It looks like our...
How bad is the car? The one that hit the median is like an 8. It's pretty bad.
He's already transferred.
Her car, I can't see. They didn't show the front of it.
Come with me.
Is he okay?
We're gonna find out, okay? Come with me.
Man, you better hope he is.
I get you.
You better hope that man does not pass.
I get you. What's your name?
My name is Rebecca Monique Melchior.
Fine for a second. So we have 2 separate 44s or 45s. Female secondary driver hit a fireman. I'm gonna be 10-6 fields with hers. Our first call looks like he already got transported.
Oh, damn, they already got him transferred?
I can't believe I hit somebody.
That must have been bad if they came and got him before they even got her out of her car. He was already being transferred.
What's your name?
Rebecca Melchior.
Rebecca?
Rebecca, Melchor. My date of birth is...
Rebecca, do me a favor.
Yes, sir.
Sit right here, okay?
Okay. Oh my God.
Sit right here. Sit right here. Whoa.
I don't want to sit down.
Yeah.
I'm so... Yes, I'm okay. I'm just worried about
You need to be checked out?
No.
Do you want to be checked out now?
No, I mean, I don't know. I was just, there was the signs there, so I took the exit and he was
All right,
walking.
listen, no. Do you need to be checked out?
No,
Okay.
sir.
Are you good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just have a seat.
He was walking with the bag like
Rebecca,
that.
I'm gonna talk to you, okay? Just have a seat.
I'm just...
Emily, that's good.
Melcher
Y'all
tells
from
the
YouTube
officer
watch
she and
this
her
one.
sister were heading back from the library, a local bar/club, when a drink.
Oh, okay. Okay. They said coming back from the library, and I thought she just made up like I was at the library at 3 o'clock in the morning. But I guess that's a bar.
Flew, and she was jumped by another woman.
I'm sorry, it's really
man,
late.
thank you for that.
I went out with my sister. We were leaving the library. She was drunk. I'm driving. So I'm not. I was trying to get her to go.
Okay.
She recognized somebody, so she threw a drink. I'm trying to get her out. The security threw her out.
Okay.
There's an Officer Smith that was down there. I was talking to him. These girls came at us. They jumped us. They took her things. I have a knot on my head, and I mean, there's like scrapes on me.
Is that from the fight or
that's from the fight?
Okay.
Her boyfriend came down, met me to take her home because she was just out of it. I'm coming.
And she couldn't take, or he couldn't take you home also? Man, you just... You hopefully you didn't ruin that other man's life. Oh, I gotta change the picture on TikTok. Sorry, y'all. Hopefully you didn't ruin the firefighter's life, but you done messed up your own. There she is, y'all, breaking down. This is crazy. By the way, we got 5 more of these. What's it called? 5 more notice me's, y'all. Let's hit a goal on TikTok. Come on. YouTube, hit the thumbs up button, subscribe if you're new.
Home. I live on. I didn't know that the arrows I was slowing down. I was coming off the exit. He was walking across with a bag, and I slammed my brakes. I'm like, oh my god. And the impact happened. I'm so sorry.
Okay. And then this is where we're at now.
This is where we're at now.
Okay. Was there anyone else in the car?
No, it's just me. It was me and my sister, but her boyfriend picked her up, and they're on their way home. They probably already passed by, but oh my god.
So you were trying to
No. I live on, but I was trying to exit here.
Why were you exiting at Comanche?
Because I take the frontage road. I don't like traffic.
Okay.
I work at.
Hell.
I cannot do the traffic, so I go around it. But I'm just in shock right now. I never hit somebody.
Okay.
Dear God. Well, that's a good thing. That's the overwhelming majority of us, I hope.
I'm so sorry.
I've never hit somebody. Great.
Okay.
But then the officer asked her if she had anything to drink that night,
Oh,
as he
hell.
told her he could smell alcohol coming from her breath.
So,
See?
Rebecca,
Yes.
how much have you had to drink tonight?
I had one drink.
Just one?
At home around 6 o'clock, I had a bottle of, not a bottle of wine, but like half of it. So
Jesus, I had a bottle. I mean, not a bottle, but half.
that's like 2 glasses.
Okay.
We went out, we left the house. I have messages when I picked her up at like 10:30, 10:45. And then I had one drink at the club, at the library.
Okay.
But
Mm-hmm.
So you said two glasses of wine or a half a bottle, and then you had
I'm so sorry. Am I in trouble?
I'm just trying to get
Yeah.
to the bottom of what's going on.
Okay.
You said you had one drink at the club?
And you'd be in trouble even if you weren't drinking.
Well, yes, sir.
What kind of drink did you have?
I had a cranberry vodka drink, but it was mostly cranberry because I do not like drinking.
Okay.
And my sister knows
You don't like drinking, but you had half a bottle of wine and a drink?
that. I cannot, I'm so sorry.
Okay, so you had a couple glasses.
We discovered that the name of the club is the library. So she was at the club. It just happened to be called the library. So I guess people could be like, yo, what's up? I went to the library.
Of wine and a cranberry vodka.
Yes, sir.
When did you say your last drink was?
It's like 2 o'clock, so maybe like 11:30 midnight.
Okay, and that was at the library?
That was at the library, sir.
Okay. All right. So I'm just going to check you out, okay?
Yes, sir.
So this is just a standard thing that I do in my job. I'm just going to check you out, okay? I'm going to have you stand right here in front of me.
Samantha, thank you.
Right there, face me. Can you take your hair, brush it behind your ears the best you can? Do your eyelashes come off?
Yes.
Can you take them off for me? And then you put them in a pocket, just hang on to them.
Oh my God, she transformed into a different person just then. Did y'all see that? Holy hell.
Okay. So like
This is what
I
she
said,
looks like now, y'all.
I'm just gonna check.
They
on
were
you.
like out
Okay?
here.
As I'm standing this close to you, I can smell the alcohol coming off your breath. Okay.
Okay.
You said you had a couple of drinks. I'm just gonna determine where you're at. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So do you have any recent head trauma?
Yes, because of the fight. Those 2 girls were on top of me, and Officer Smith was there.
Okay.
They said that those girls got arrested for jumping us,
Okay.
but my sister's stuff was stolen.
So you think your head was hit? That's what you're telling me?
Yes, if you want to feel it, I have like a big bump right here. I'm like,
I get you.
yeah.
So let's say besides that, okay? Were you hit with a bottle or anything, or was it just a hand?
No, I'm pretty sure it was just their hands.
Okay. Any other head trauma that I need to know about?
No, sir.
Traumatic brain injuries?
No, sir.
Okay. Are you wearing contacts?
No.
Okay. So I'm looking at your pupils right now, and your pupils are equal in size, okay? So there's nothing screaming that you have an active head injury. I'm just gonna go through this and do my job as I would normally.
Yes, sir.
I want you to stand with your feet together, toes touching, arms by your side.
If your pupils are the same size, that means you don't have an active trauma.
And then face me.
Is that 100% all the time?
Tonight, Rebecca, I want you to stare at the tip of my finger, okay? I'll be going.
Oh, hell.
back and forth a few times. I don't want you to move your
Y'all, I put the Christmas tree up and I can hear the cat's already playing with one of the damn balls that fell off.
head. I want you to focus on the tip of my finger, moving your eyes and your eyes only. You said no contacts in your eyes?
No contact.
Okay, just follow the tip of my finger, moving your eyes and your eyes only.
Okay.
Do you understand what I want you to do?
Yes, sir.
Do you have any questions?
No.
Okay. Do you see the tip of my finger? Try not to move your head, please.
I'm sorry. It's just cold.
Halfway through the field sobriety test, Melcher burst into tears about what happened.
Oh, hell.
Is he gonna be okay?
Just participate.
I'm sorry.
So
You just hit my car really hard. I'm so sorry.
Rebecca.
Yes, sir.
Just participate with me, okay?
Yes, sir.
We're gonna worry about that in a minute, okay? But I just want you to participate, okay? Focus on the tip of my finger. This one's gonna go up, okay? Rebecca, you said you're cold tonight? Okay, I have a jacket in my vehicle. Would you like to wear it?
Yes,
Okay, will you sit right here for me?
It gets cold in Albuquerque?
Rebecca,
I guess at night it could, 3 o'clock in the morning.
stand up for me.
Man, there's a lot of people on that road for 3 o'clock in the morning.
Turn around.
I'm so sorry.
Okay, face me. Do you have any injuries to your feet or legs?
No, just
Yeah.
my head.
Do you have any problems walking, turning, or balancing?
No, I feel glass in my pants, though.
You have a little bit of glass?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna have you zip that jacket up, okay?
Okay. Where's your,
Right here.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I mean, she doesn't seem like wasted, but I mean, that doesn't matter. You know, it says don't drink and drive. So even like she said, 3 drinks. I mean, you don't do it. Call an Uber.
I'm so sorry. I'm just
okay.
thinking about his family and everything, you know?
So you said you have no issues walking, turning, or bouncing?
No.
No injuries, nothing going on tonight?
No.
I'm gonna be
just
asking.
my head. That's it. If you feel right here, I have a really
However,
big
it seems
bump
like
on
it,
my
yeah.
head.
Understand that.
But that's what she admitted to
I'm gonna
already.
be asking you to do some walking, turning, and balancing.
Yes, sir.
Do you feel comfortable in those shoes?
A little bit.
Do you want to take them off?
I can, yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Man, what kind of shoes you have on?
I just really wanted to
Come with me. Come with me. Do you see this line?
Right? Yeah, there's so many ways to get home that are low or no cost. Yeah, she literally said that her sister's boyfriend came to pick up her sister because the sister was sloppy. So why not just get a ride home with him? Also, Southern Silver, it's the Mystery Project over on YT. So search the Mystery Project. You'll find the page. And we're live right now on it. And y'all, we're trying to get 100 of these things. So y'all hit me with it real quick. Bam. Hit me with those little guys.
Right here.
Yes, sir.
Okay, we're going to be using this line tonight, okay? What I'm going to be asking you to do is some walking and turning in a specific manner, okay?
Oh,
I'm going to place you in a starting position. When I have you in the starting position, don't move or start this test until I tell you to do so, okay? Tonight, you're going to take your left foot, place it on the line. Now, with your right, place it in front of your left, heel to toe touching, arms by your side. This is the starting position for the test. Do not move or start this test until I tell you to do so. When I instruct you to do so, you'll be doing 9 heel-to-toe steps along that 4-inch wide line, a turn as I demonstrate, and then 9 heel-to-toe steps back. Watch me. 1, 2, 3. But on your 9th step, you'll plant your lead foot with the foot behind it, a series of small steps, keeping your lead foot planted the entire time. You'll continue back down your line, 9 heel-to-toe steps. 1, 2, 3. Now, when I instruct you to start this test, You're going to look down at each step, counting each step out loud. Your arms will stay by your side the entire time, and you won't stop this test until you're finished. Do you understand what I want you to do?
Yes, sir.
Do you have any questions?
No.
Go back to the starting position. Your next step is step 1. Begin.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Oh.
8, 9.
Just stumbled a little bit there.
Right?
Continue.
1,
Oh, God.
2, 3,
Crystal, happy birthday.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Face me. This next test, you're going to choose a leg of your choice, okay?
After doing a couple more field sobriety tests, the officer places her into cuffs.
Okay. Rebecca, will you take my jacket off, please?
Yes, sir.
Oh,
And
Lord.
you can just toss it right there on the ground. Rebecca, tonight I want you to face away from me. Don't move.
I'm sorry.
Damn.
Rebecca, walk to my windshield. Face my windshield. Widen your stance. Do you have anything on you should not?
Just my eyelashes.
Okay. Nothing in your pockets?
Do you have anything on you that you should not? My eyelashes.
No.
Walk around the side of my car. Have a seat for me.
He didn't place her under arrest yet.
Rebecca, what's in your mouth?
Nothing. I have braces.
Just your teeth and your tongue?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Give me 1 second, Rebecca.
Oh my God.
Give me 1 second.
Go. We detained her, but he didn't tell her that she was being detained.
Rolling? Yeah. Do you want me to talk to you after?
Yeah. Go to your thing.
Man, they got some cool looking hats though.
So Rebecca, listen to me. I'm about to tell you something important, okay?
Yes,
Here you
sir.
go.
You're under arrest for driving while under the influence of intoxicating alcohol and/or drugs. The New Mexico Implied Consent Act requires you to submit to a breath test to determine the alcohol content of your blood. After you take our test, you have the right to choose an additional independent test. If you choose to take this additional independent test, you have the right to a reasonable opportunity to arrange for a physician, a licensed nurse, or laboratory technician or technologist who is employed by a hospital or physician of your own choice to perform an additional chemical test. The cost of this additional test will be paid for by the law enforcement agency, which is the New Mexico State Police. Do you agree to take our test?
I don't know what's going on, but if that's the right thing to do.
I just need a verbal.
You don't know what's going on? Man, you are crazy as hell. You know exactly what's going on. You just don't want to face the consequences. You drank, you drove, you hit somebody. That's what's going on. Now you're going to jail because that's illegal. That's what's going on. That's pretty simple to understand.
Well, yes or no. Do you agree? Verbal yes or no.
Yes, sir.
Okay, ma'am.
Melcher was in the back of the police car. An officer approaches one of their own to find out what she witnessed when she saw the crash.
Oh, yeah, because there was already cops there. Yo, so basically a crash happened, okay? First responders, fire, EMS, police were on scene. This girl was driving by the scene, decided to exit and hit a firefighter on the off-ramp because she was drinking.
You saw the crash?
And didn't see him.
This crash?
The fireman.
Yes.
Okay. Can you run me down what happened?
So, this kid had just got taken out and I asked, did you guys need me to stick around? Because I'm the only unit right here. So we were going back this way. The fireman was in that lane and we initially had it blocked off by a civilian. Just to kind of contain this area, but I guess he moved his vehicle. That's what was caused here. The fireman went on that side. I don't know if he went on that side for, but we're right in this area, and then all I heard was screeching. We all looked that way. He got hit. He went a little bit above like the top of the vehicle. When we stopped, it kind of seemed like they dragged him.
Yeah.
Oh, he got drugged. Yeah, she hit a firefighter. That's why she's in trouble. Because an accident had already happened, and then independently of that accident, while the first responders were on scene dealing with that, she hit one of them.
Okay. So she was basically exiting, and the fireman was in the exit lane trying to respond to this crash right here?
I don't know what he was in that lane for.
Okay.
We had this area contained.
Yeah.
TikTok hit me with those.
But the fire trucks were over here, right?
Yeah, the fire trucks were on that side, and there was an ambulance right here.
Okay.
They're just right there. So maybe they just walked out.
Okay.
But this lane was initially blocked off. Maybe he still thought that it was blocked off, because when we were doing with this, we had a civilian blocking this lane.
JJ, thank you.
So.
Okay.
The officer then goes to grab Melcher's ID from her car. According to the police report, they saw open bottles of Mike's Hard Lemonade, and while scrummaging through the shattered glass, they also revealed the fireman's injuries were pretty severe.
Oh, hell.
I'm gonna get her info from the car, her cell phone, all that stuff. Do we have 2 calls, or is this one?
I thought clear over the bus.
545, 545. 78?
And I already got your 46.
What's on Boy William 59? Volkswagen.
Yeah. Those rings are points.
Oh, man, look, her windshield is all cracked and everything. Oh, there's glass inside the car.
You need help with?
I think we're all figuring it out right now. But I don't think anything immediate. She hit a firefighter who was trying to cross the street.
Yeah, look, her windshield, look at the whole, like, rearview mirror, everything is just hanging.
There's a firefighter responding to this one, and she nailed the firefighter. I don't know. It didn't look okay.
Oh, that dude said he didn't look okay. Oh, man, you gonna burn to hell for that one. But pray that man lives. What the hell? What? You had like $1,000 right there. In cash, just wadded up. Actually, it was like 20, so it was maybe a couple hundred. Look at that windshield. Y'all, TikTok, you can see it over on YouTube. Come on over. The Mystery Project on YouTube. You can actually see the video we're watching because they're showing the windshield and inside of her car, and it's pretty crazy. I mean, that's a pretty solid hit.
Here's her purse.
You have it?
Like, that looks like she was going faster than 35,
I'm just looking
40
for an
miles
ID.
an hour.
I have her name and DOB.
ID?
They got some cool hats.
Oh, here it is right here. Nope, this is a different phone. Is there...
Man, can you imagine her sister comes driving in and hits a police officer? Oh my god. That would be crazy. Because if you're just tuning in, her sister was drinking but had her boyfriend come get her and she was sloppy.
What's the thing?
Apparently, is what she said.
26th? 25th yesterday. 27th. Today's the 27th.
She bought this at 8:30 yesterday. 8:30 p.m.
Open containers or no?
Yeah, there's one.
Oh, hell.
This is fire, guys.
Man, she got Mike's Hard Lemonade in the back seat. One of them's open.
There's another one. Mike's.
Oh, hell. It was open, but it was full.
It was sitting on the passenger seat. Nothing of value. I have her cash and cell phones.
Meanwhile, back inside the squad car, Rebecca Melcher can be seen hysterically crying while she prays for the firemen to be okay.
I mean,
Forgive me for anything I'm mad. I did not
that's about the only good thing you can be doing right then.
see.
Is praying for that firefighter.
I'm so sorry. I'm so scared.
You're scared? Oh man, see, like she's crying because she got caught because she's good because of her consequences. She's not crying because of him now. I'm so scared. What do you think you think he was scared when you hit him with your car and he went flying over it and got drugged or whatever they said? You sound crazy.
Oh my God.
Damn. That wreck that they were working looks pretty crazy too. That dude bent that medium up like quite a ways.
Oh my God.
And what, like everything's flashing and you can see an accident from like 2 miles back because it's 3 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning.
Please forgive me.
You know what's happening and you're still going to just be cruising along. Even at the exit, if it happened on the road, which it looks like it did, you're still going to be cruising on the exit? You're going to be just flying through the exit? No, you slow the hell down.
I pray you are okay and you return to your family. I'm so sorry.
I got 547 will project.
The YouTube is the Mystery Project.
547. 547 will project.
The Mystery Project. You guys make sure you come over and subscribe because we're live right now. You can see it.
I just scared if you're okay.
I hope we find out about the firefighter. Y'all, basically, because I see some people asking about what happened. Basically, this girl was driving home drunk, and there was an accident that had already happened in front of her on the freeway. She was trying to exit before the accident and hit a firefighter with her car that was working the accident. So then she stops. That firefighter has to be rushed to the hospital, and now she's crying that she hit a firefighter in the back of a police car because she's been put under arrest because she is drinking and driving. Dear Lord. Oh, and TikTok, we need to hit these little...
Oh my God, please be okay. Please.
That's my life. Hit them.
Please be okay.
See, like in that moment, is she saying please be okay because she genuinely wants him to be okay, or is she saying please be okay so I don't get a unalive charge? Susie, thank you for that.
Lord, please watch over me.
47. 47. Further Michael? Good.
Michelle, yeah, talk about crocodile.
After she was taken to the police station, she was thrown into a cell and read her Miranda rights.
How are you?
Better than the firefighter.
He's upset? Okay. Do you have any questions for me?
Is he okay?
So it sounds like he's in stable condition, but it didn't sound like he was so stable on scene. Okay? But we just got a little bit of an update. Sounds like he's in stable condition now. Okay? So I'm just going to read something to you now that you are in handcuffs.
Nurse KK, thank you.
So before we ask you any questions, you must understand your rights. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in court. You have the right to talk to a lawyer for advice before we ask you any questions and have them with you during questioning. If you cannot afford a lawyer, one will be appointed for you before questioning if you wish. If you decide to answer questions now without a lawyer present, you will still have the right to stop questioning at any time until you talk to a lawyer. Do you understand what I've read to you? Okay. Do you have any other questions? So,
am I going to be
here for probably 30, 40 minutes? And then I'm going to take you to the hospital to get checked out, okay? How fast do you think you were going when you hit him?
Well, I was exiting, so I was braking, and then he was wearing, his uniform. He had his bag, and that's when I seen him right in the middle of the road. I slammed my brakes, so I don't know how fast it was, but.
Do you know about how fast you were when you were exiting the interstate?
I was going to speed limit,
So
like 65.
65?
Yeah.
Dear God, 65 miles an hour. And even if you're braking, I mean, she probably hit him going like probably 45, 50 miles an hour. Because you guys know we don't, when you're exiting the freeway, we're not like slam on the brakes and go to 20. She was probably going, because she wasn't going the speed limit. Or maybe she was 65. She got down to about 50 probably when she hit him. That's crazy.
And then you saw him panicked. He slammed your brakes.
Yeah, I was like, oh my God, I was like gripping the steering wheel, trying. I don't have an emergency brake, so it's just my car was sliding basically.
Okay. You have an emergency brake.
That's what the impact happened.
Or a parking brake, I guess.
Okay.
I felt like it really hit him hard, so I was just really worried about him.
Okay. Well, that's understandable.
Yeah.
But it does sound like he's in stable condition. We got a call from the hospital. Okay. You're 24?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I'm assuming your stamp is from downtown, is from the library?
Yes, from the library.
Okay. Got you. Besides that alcohol tonight, have you taken anything? Are you on any medications?
No.
Did you smoke any marijuana?
No, sir.
You didn't take any pills?
No.
Nothing at all?
No.
Okay. So I'm going to read something else to you real quick, okay?
Okay.
What I'm going to ask is for express consent to get a blood draw tonight, okay? So just listen to me. I'm about to tell you something important, including a right you have. You're under arrest for driving while under the influence of intoxicating alcohol and/or drugs. I'm requesting that you consent to have your blood drawn and tested to determine the alcohol and/or drug content of your blood. You have the right to refuse to consent to my request. If you refuse to consent, you cannot face criminal penalties for your refusal. Do you understand that, right?
I'm sorry.
Do you have the right to basically refuse to this test?
Okay.
Do you understand that, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. However, refusing consent has other consequences in accordance with the New Mexico Implied Consent Act and state law. Those consequences may include losing your driver's license, your New Mexico driver's license, or non-resident operating privilege for 1 year. Additionally, the fact that you refuse consent may be used as evidence against you in the court of law. Do you understand these consequences?
Yes, sir.
Additionally, if you consent to have your blood drawn and tested, you have the right to choose an additional independent test. If you choose to take this additional independent test, you have the right to a reasonable opportunity to arrange for a physician, a licensed nurse, or laboratory technician or technologist who is employed by a hospital or physician of your own choice to perform an additional chemical test. The cost of this additional test will be paid for by the law enforcement agency. Knowing your right to refuse consent, the possible consequences, and your right to an independent test, do you give consent to have your blood drawn and tested? Verbal yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. Do you have any other questions for me? Anything?
There's just a lot going through my head right now.
Okay.
This happened in New Mexico,
phone
Melanie.
so you can call somebody, let them know what's going on. Do you need the restroom or anything? Okay, I'll bring your cell phone, please, so you can call.
She was ultimately charged with careless driving, hitting a person with the vehicle and driving while intoxicated. As for the fireman she hit, officers got the chance to speak with him days later while he was in a hospital bed in stable condition.
Oh my God. Days later, he's still in the hospital?
His face has been blurred from the body cam, and he told the officer he barely remembered what happened.
We're here to answer any questions. We're here to kind of get your side of things, what happened, or what you do remember.
I only remember walking back to the rescue.
Okay.
And I had my bag on.
Oh, he sounds like an older gentleman.
And I just kind of remember looking to the right at a dark shape, like from me to you.
Okay.
And that was it. That was lights out. I don't remember the call I was on before. Yeah, honestly, I don't remember a lot of anything.
Okay.
I wish I did, but I don't.
Do you remember arriving on scene?
Yes, I do actually remember arriving on scene because we had to go all around the freeway.
Okay.
So there was an accident before that. We were cleaning up.
Okay.
So I do remember that, and that person. I don't remember what happened to the patient in that call.
Okay. So I'm sure you guys got the same info we did. We got dispatched to a crash southbound, and then it turned out to be northbound 25. The one that you're responding to is a rollover.
The rollover road southbound. Yeah.
Yep.
Northbound.
Yeah.
Southbound, northbound.
I think
that's why that one was so bad, y'all. That was the crash that happened before she hit him. It was a rollover crash. That's why I was saying that car looked about an 8 out of 10.
We had to go all the way to like Lomas, and then we still missed. We were on the frontage road.
Okay.
I do actually remember that. So yeah.
Okay. So you guys roll up. When we got there, there was kind of 3 or 4 different vehicles. Looked like there was an engine. There might have been a rescue, and then we had a Albuquerque ambulance that was actually on the interstate.
By the way, YouTube, hit that thumbs up button. Let's get 100 likes. We're so close. We need 9 more.
Do you know where you were, which vehicle you arrived in?
What I arrived in?
Mm-hmm.
The rescue.
The rescue?
Yeah, the Albuquerque rescue.
So you would have been in the vehicle on the frontage road?
Yes.
Pan American North?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't remember lights. That's the one thing I don't remember there being headlights.
Okay.
Or hit me. I don't know.
She didn't have her lights on?
How dare you?
Oh, man, you are crazy.
There were, and I just don't remember it right, but
okay.
I just kind of remember just like walking back to my car and just looking, and there was a car just there.
Okay.
It was dark. That was it. It's like, I remember nothing after that.
Okay. Do you remember hearing screeching of tires? Do you remember?
I remember nothing. Seriously, I don't remember anything.
Okay.
I don't. Yeah, no.
Probably for the better. Dear God, can you imagine just being able to vividly remember a car hitting you?
There wasn't any screech that I recall. Yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
Don't remember screams. Don't remember. I remember nothing.
Okay. Prior to being in the crash, do you remember if you saw emergency vehicles with their lights activated on the interstate?
Yes.
Okay.
That's how we found the call, because there's cars on the scene.
Can you describe it to me, what it may have looked like?
I actually don't remember. I don't recall. There's a bunch of other. I don't know if you talked to other guys in the department.
Mm-hmm.
There was a bunch of other guys there.
Okay.
I don't remember the whole thing.
Okay.
Honestly, I hit pretty hard, so I think I don't remember.
Despite sustaining multiple injuries, the fireman said he's lucky to be alive.
The female that hit you, obviously she was arrested that night.
That's kind of what I heard.
Yeah.
Drinking and driving.
Yeah. So the allegation so far is going to be DUI. She was pretty straightforward. She was pretty honest about the whole thing. She did admit to drinking prior to driving. The headlight thing is brand new. No one has told me that yet.
Like I said, I just remember looking to the right, and it was dark.
Mm-hmm.
Besides, I saw just this car stuck there.
Yeah.
Like, oh my goodness.
Yeah. But tomorrow morning at 10, we have the pretrial detention hearing.
Oh, wow.
So that basically is going to tell us if she's going to be stuck in jail until this whole thing gets worked out or not.
Okay.
Don't be surprised if she does get released. We do live in a county where people don't stay in jail as long as they should. So
well, she didn't do it on purpose.
Damn.
So, I mean, but still, yeah. I hear you.
Is this her first DUI?
Yeah. I'm going to be sending your information and possibly yours to the district attorney's office, and an advocate is going to reach out to you guys.
Okay.
I feel like one thing he should have said was that she did ask if he was okay. Like that was one of the first things she said. she kept saying like, "Oh my god, I hope he's okay. I hope he's okay." I feel like he could have said that right there. Because he said she was pretty straightforward about it, that she was drinking, da-da-da-da-da. But I feel like he could have been like, and she did ask if you were okay several times.
It's going to walk you through the entire thing. They're going to offer services.
It doesn't at all excuse anything, but I feel like that is one thing that would be comforting for him to know.
If you want to seek counseling or whatever it may be, but they'll keep you informed along the process. If she has a bench trial or a jury trial or motion hearing or whatever it is. So they might be asking for your sign off for your hospital records so they can get that admitted into the case too.
Okay. Yeah, I think our chief, she was at Pleads this morning and she said she was talking to you guys.
Yeah.
Our fire chief. Is Tim your chief anymore?
Johnson?
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Oh, you retired?
Yeah.
Okay. That was crazy when I heard it. I was like, oh, we drove. Yeah, I was like, oh, Tim's the fire or police chief? I was, wow.
Yeah, no. Tim Johnson. He was the chief when I came through the academy, and then he retired maybe 4 years ago.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I haven't talked to him in a while, but yeah, he's a crazy dude.
Yeah, he's a cool guy.
He's a good guy. Yeah, I like him too.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, sorry.
No, you're fine. Any other questions before we get out of here?
I don't think so.
Nothing at all?
No.
Okay.
It's an event, but I'm just glad to be alive to tell you the truth. So.
Yeah. Yeah,
right?
The damage on the car, I think it played out pretty well for what happened because it looks like you went straight into the windshield.
Oh, did I?
Looks,
like I said, I don't know where I ended up.
Yeah, it looks
the guys on my crew said that I flew about 15 feet. I was face down, and I wasn't breathing. They rolled me over, and I started breathing.
Yeah,
that's all.
He
I got.
wasn't.
Yeah,
he wasn't breathing. And then they rolled him over and he started breathing.
So it looks like your whole body went into the windshield and then your head hit where the roof meets the windshield.
Box, what happened to Mike?
There's a big significant dent right there. So that's what it looked like happened. There's no bumper damage, no nothing like that. So you must have just rolled right up onto the windshield.
Oh, hell. I don't know if that's better or worse.
Okay.
So.
Okay, thank you guys. I appreciate it. What? Yeah, I'm lucky it was the truck. Yeah.
Freaking big old diesel or something.
According to online records, Rebecca Melcher was indicted earlier this month by a grand jury. Her next court hearing is slated for November 22nd.
Oh, hell. That is crazy. YouTube, make sure you hit the thumbs up button real quick. Hit the subscribe button. I appreciate you guys being here. We're live every night, so you guys come over 9 p.m. Pacific time every night on YouTube, TikTok, X, Rumble, all of them. We're live on everything every night, 9 p.m. YouTube, it's going to, when this ends, it's going to pop you over to the haunted side on YouTube. Go watch some of that. It's the ghost hunting stuff if you're into that. Go leave a comment. Go leave a like over there as well. Have a good night, YouTube. I'll see you all tomorrow.